This is your pick a card reading for twin flame, romance, love connection, soulmate connection, any form of romantic connection reading. So we are preparing the deck with lapis lazuli. We have citrine here, and we have red aventurine. And I am using a very special sage that I received at a twin flame wedding in Sedona, Arizona. So as you feel into the energy of these three stones, really center yourself, ground yourself, and choose the stone which resonates with you the most. Give yourself a minute to really feel into the energy. Is it red aventurine, citrine, or lapis lazuli? All right, let's begin. So, if you chose red aventurine, this is a stone that is very important for women, especially. Red aventurine is said to heal anything to do with the reproductive organs. It doesn't actually do the physical healing, but it supports the womb. So let's have a look at your cards. Let's lay them this way. We have quite a package here. Okay, so I'm going to be turning over the whispers of love for you first. Let's move everything down. There we go. First, your message, your romance message is slow down. So maybe you're trying to push ahead too hard. Maybe you're starting to familiarize yourself with the inner work. You know the mirror exercise, and you're kind of like, I want to get to my twin flame really fast. And so you're pushing. Well, here's a big secret. This pushing energy actually slows you down. I want you to try on the phrase, slow means fast. So slow your energy down. The bottom of the card says, when you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. And you see down here at the bottom is a couple dancing. You don't want to step on feet, so to speak. So slow down. That's your romantic message for you. The next one, focus on love. So the energy of this card really flows into the energy of this card. Focusing on love. Look for the good attributes and in each and every person in your life. So that includes yourself. Look for the good attributes and slow down and focus on love. That's very important. We're going to save these until the end and draw our first, the secret language of light oracle is Vesica Piscis. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Vesica Piscis. This is a really twin flamey image, so I want you to concentrate on this image. There are two circles conjoining with one, and then in the middle are two more circles with a heart in the middle. This represents you and your twin flame being created of the same soul blueprint from the grand central sun. And you're like two different rays of the same soul blueprint. You're on one, you and your twin flame form one ray of that one soul blueprint. You're like one ray coming out into humanity. And you're designed to be with your twin flame. Like there's no one else that is your partner except them. The next card is Let Go. So, oh, what a beautiful card this is. It's really congruent with this energy here. I'm getting from you, the Red Aventurine group, you're a creatrix, you create, but you're having some trouble because you're getting really frustrated because, the cake needs time to bake or else it's going to have a runny center. You're going to need to let go of pushing, let go of how you think it should be. I'm a fire sign, and my sun sign is a fire sign. I'm a Leo, so I do this as well. This may have been the deck I would have picked, but I push, and it's important for you to set an intention. Say I desire to be in harmonious twin flame union, but then let go of how it unfolds, because some of you are holding on, and that's causing all sorts of grief and control, and that just isn't going to help you. Your next card is channeling. Okay, good. So we've let go. We've realized, your twin flame's not going anywhere, right? Like this card is a real reassuring card because it tells you your twin flame's not going anywhere because they're one with you. So you can let go. You can relax, rest in the truth. Rest in the truth that your twin flame, that it's going to happen. There is inner work to bring this into creation, into manifest reality, but you can't miss your twin flame. You're always going to be given opportunities to heal. Like you're not going to miss the bus here. So just relax, let go. And channeling, now you're going to have a deeper connection with the divine and really channel your inner wisdom. Look for signs and synchronicities. This card is about you having a deeper connection with God. Look for those, repeating numbers or animals that pop up. And when you slow down this anxious energy and you let go, you're a very powerful being. You channel great loving energy into your reality. Let's have a look at the channeled message. So there's your image. Channeled message from your twin flame. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Yep, your twin flame is your divine mirror because they're created of the same stock as you. There's the image of the next card. A message for you. Oh, nice. This is from your twin flame. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Well, beautiful. I hope that you enjoyed that. Feel free to stick around for the other readings if you resonated with more than one stone. Also, feel free to listen to this again because something may jump out at you later in the week. Thank you so much. On to the next. Okay, we are going to do citrine next. Citrine is a stone of abundance, money, wealth. It's a very good stone to draw that in and remember your true wealth vibration. So let's see what you have. Okay, let's place these out in such manner. Okay, we are going to start with a channeled message for you first. There's your image. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So what this means, your twin flame is telling you, you can't mess up your union. There wasn't you didn't miss the boat. If you didn't learn the lesson the first time, it's going to come back around until you ace it. You're only ever either learning or moving forward. That's it. So don't worry. Your twin flame's reassuring you here. Let's see your other love messages. Next love message. Have a look at that beautiful picture. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So, yeah, this really goes along with what your twin flame is saying to you, that no matter what has happened in the past, like I'm getting the sense that there's some regret here. There's someone is like, oh, I wish I did that differently. And it could be something you said, something you think you did wrong. You can let that go. Maybe you feel like you're unhealable. Let that go. That's not true. You can heal anything. And love makes the difference. You're lovable, and nothing you did or said can ever actually tarnish the truth. You're a divine being. So just relax. And I want you to look in the sails of this ship. You can see a father and his daughter fishing. And lots of other symbols, butterflies, music, just some very gentle waves that are lapping the side of, I believe it's like a boat this woman is on. It's kind of a whimsical picture. Good. Next love message for you. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So a lot of us spend a lot of time looking at what we don't like. You know, twin flame's not next to me. Or the money that I want isn't in my bank account right now. It's important for you to love yourself right where you're at. See, the woman in the picture here is really present with herself. She's in a relaxed position. She's feeling confident. She's feeling peaceful. And she's looking towards the heavens. So if you want harmonious twin flame union, if you want to be with your twin flame, learn how to heal, looking towards the future, then make sure that that is your goal and that everything that you do right now lines up to match that goal. Don't do what people do when they make these mistakes where they say, I want harmonious twin flame union. They point themselves towards it. They start doing the mirror exercise. They get a coach. They join twin flame ascension school. And then a soulmate person catches their eye, really, glittery. And they're like, oh, I'm just going to take a break and date a soulmate. And it maybe starts looking like it has a shiny surface, but it always is lackluster in the end. You can only go so deep with a soulmate. Or you get distracted by certain things. And it's really important that you always remember where you're headed. And everything in your life, everything you do is pointed in that direction. So that's part of committing to your twin flame journey, is pointing towards your vision, your goal. Let's have another channeled message from your twin flame. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Yes. So many of you watching this, I get the impression that that you have to change something about how you relate to yourself and the world. You maybe need to let go of some limiting beliefs, some harshness. Maybe you need to let yourself off the hook. Maybe you need to let go of pushing yourself so hard, or maybe you need to change in a different way. Like maybe you actually need to do what you said you would do and get up at 7:30 and do some reading, or get that second job, or work out, or whatever it is that you said you would do, that is in your highest good, that is sustainable. Like a lot of people set these goals for themselves that are really unattainable, but really, finish what you start until it's done, and don't stop until it's complete. That's, really about changing. Another deeper layer of this change card is you need to make sure that you're open to receiving guidance. You're open to learning. You don't have a closed or rigid mind about things, especially with respect to your twin flame journey. Because if you knew how to navigate your twin flame journey into harmonious union and then grow your union from there, because that's important, it doesn't stop when you come into union, then you need to learn something, right? You don't have all the pieces of the puzzle. So that's what I do. I help twin flames. That's my life purpose. And I work with twin flames once a week. I have small groups and I coach people individually. So check out the description box if you'd like to work with me. Your next card. You are the universe. Isn't this cool? Look at those twin flames on the front there. You are the universe. You are the creator of your reality. You are a divine being. Your twin flame wants you to know that you're not a small, puny, ragamuffin. You're a divine being. You're royal. You are divine. And you've been treating yourself as a puny form, but the universe is folded within you. You have direct access to the creative power of God, of the Creator himself. You find that within your heart. It's there. You're not separate from it. Beautiful. Divine feminine. So those of you who are divine feminine watching this is for you. Feel into the image on this card. This is to really honor and strengthen your divine femininity. And if you're a divine masculine watching this, this is a call for you to honor your divine feminine. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to bend over backwards. You just do it in your heart. You choose to say, I have a divine feminine counterpart. And I honor my counterpart as a divine feminine, and I surrender into my masculine. Divine feminines can say equally, I am a divine feminine, and I surrender all masculinity to my divine masculine counterpart, and I can relax into my femininity. This is very powerful and strong. Transformation. And there, don't forget, in the middle of that, there's a world that symbolizes you, right? Your transformation is, you bringing about the world, the reality that you desire here on earth. So allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to see that you're powerful and that you're teachable and that you're healable. Because a lot of you are thinking, oh, I'm stuck. You're not. But you need the right tools and guidance and support. So definitely check out this group. I want to invite you to check out the description box because I feel called to work with you. I feel this nudge like, hey, I could really help you. So thank you so much for watching this. Feel free to stick around for the next reading or reverse and go to the first reading if you couldn't decide on all 3 stones or just want to hear what they were. All right. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Lapis Lazuli, this is your time. Anybody played Minecraft? I do, and I like it when I find lapis lazuli. It's fun. It's a fun word to say as well. Lapis lazuli. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell is being cast. We do not do oracle cards upside down. Okay. All right. So I'm actually going to start. I had every group starting in a different place. I'm going to start with your group down here in the Secret Language of Light cards. Oh, nice. Divine animals. So pay attention right now because you're being given a chance to communicate with animals that appear in your reality. Maybe it's a word. Like, for example, I had an animal that would show up. And so, for example, it's the peacock, and I would see the peacock on, like someone would say peacocking, or I would see the word peacock when that channel, the TV channel Peacock, NBC comes up, or I would see a peacock, I'd see peacock feathers. But whatever this is a time for you to pay attention to the animals that are speaking to you in your life, right? No matter what they are. Look up their meaning on Google and what that might bring you. If you see a cardinal, for example, that's loyalty and other things. If you see a swan, romance and other things. Lions, for example, are about courage and faith. The lion, the witch in the wardrobe's lion's name was Aslan, represented the Christ, right? The Christ within you. The next card, let your light shine. Yeah, this group, I'm getting a message coming through for you that something has kind of dimmed your light. I don't know what it is, but something has told you that you weren't good, that you were bad, like a not good enough kind of feeling, or that even that you were like maybe a bad person. But I want you to know you are a good soul, and everything coming through you is worthy of being heard and seen. Now, here's the thing. If you're looking for approval from the outside when you try to share, it's not going to come to you, especially if you're on the twin flame journey. You're kind of, more involved than you were. And you don't need for something to come to you from the outside like approval. So if you're seeking for approval, you're not going to get it. You need to approve of yourself, and then you're going to have that reflected back to you. But let your light shine. Next message, insight. So yeah, you're getting a really good start here. Insight. You have a powerful gift to give. You have a message to give. You're very wise, and you can trust your inner knowing. These 2 cards are very congruous. Your animals are going to be helping support you. This is a really powerful message that, this group, trust that inner knowing. You've got that, sixth sense inside of you. Trust it. Trust your awareness. One thing I do want to caution you, I'm getting a download here for you. Do not cast pearls before swine. It's not your job to teach everybody. There are some people who want to stay asleep, let them sleep. But if you feel there's an opening, share it. And one thing I do want to also mention is, for those of you on your twin flame journey, if you know your twin flames, you don't need to tell your twin flame that you're twin flames. They know too. The moment that we fear and we think they're separate from us, or we need a confirmation from them, because they are your divine mirror, they're going to reflect that right back to you. Oh, I don't believe in twin flames. If you're trying to get their confirmation or their approval, you need to give that to yourself and let that be enough. You know they're twin flames. You can relax, you can rest, and know that they know it too. And just let that go. Okay, now we're going to go to your channeled message from your twin flame. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Yeah, treasure it. You might feel otherwise right now. Maybe your twin flame is mirroring some very challenging things, or your person's mirroring some things to you that are challenging. Those are there for you to work through, process, and purify. They're not there to hurt you. When you do process and purify these places in your consciousness, your twin flame reflects the healing. This is the beauty of this work. Let's look at this. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. This is the message that came through from the Red Aventurine group as well. Let go. Whatever you're trying to push on, let it go. Whatever fear you have that's associated with you've got some kind of esteem issues here, let that go. That's BS. Anytime you have a thought or limiting belief come in about yourself that you're not worthy, you're not good, these insecurities, those are not true. Those are based in ego and illusion. So you don't need to explore them with a magnifying glass. Just let that go, right? Let it go. Next card. Oh, nice symbol for you. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So I want you to just imagine you and your twin flame are this couple here on the boat, being gently nourished and guided by the waves, pushed ahead towards your harmonious union. And you can see there's a face here. You're both moving towards the Creator, towards God. No matter how it looks on the outside, let go of how it looks on the outside right now. You can heal. It can shift. This is for you. Here's your last card. Be willing to express love. Look at this small person on the shell talking to the larger person here. It's important to express love first and foremost to yourself. So it's important to express love to yourself first and foremost, and then fill your own cup up, and then extend that to others. Good. So Lapis Lazuli, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to my channel today. Don't forget to like these videos and subscribe. Click that bell so you see all the notifications of when I release a new video. I do that regularly. And I appreciate you, sending you lots of love. If you feel called to go deeper and work with me, check out all the goodies I have for you in the description box, or visit twinflamesheartsdesire.com. Bye-bye.